Covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's breaking news.
What's up there, LEGO fans, and welcome back to a Top 10 podcast. That shouldn't even be the top 100, but here we are, because we have epic fans. But you know what, Jason?
What?
If you're a fan of LEGO, and if you can remember a time many times where you were sitting in a classroom in grade school and you got up and you walked over to this object, drilled or hammered into the wall with your wooden pencil, and you actually cranked it to sharpen it. And it was the coolest thing. Then the chances are you will really enjoy today's podcast. Am I right?
Yes.
Heck yeah, I'm right. When I'm right, I'm right.
Do you remember when your pencil would get so short you're like holding on to the eraser?
How far? And then it would start grinding on the metal.
Because this is your last pencil and you got a test coming
man. It's got to be number 2 pencil.
Yeah.
It can't be number 1 or a 3 or a 2.5. It's got to be number 2.
We haven't done this. I don't think we did it last week. Just the update. We're number 10 still.
Yes.
The A-Fools. They were 15. They went up to 14. Now they're back to 15.
Oh, they're slipping in the polls.
Just keep going, guys. You can do it.
You guys got it.
We think you.
I wonder.
You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, we like you.
We kind of like you guys. You're all right. So what is the algorithm to get ranked higher on that?
Pay money. That's what I think it is.
I guess we paid our fees.
I don't know what we did. We talked about it, and they're like, "Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's good enough." Yeah. I got a new soda. Hey, it's got a dinosaur. Hey, the new Jurassic World movie looks pretty intense.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. People are gonna tell me I screwed up. Remember, I was like, "Well, they got rid of all the big name actors," and then they're like, "Scarlett Johansson is a big actor." Sorry, I don't know.
Well, not Idris Elba is in that. No, not Idris. What's his name?
Oh, look, send your hate stuff.
Ali. I
don't know.
Ali. He's cool. He was in Alita Battle Angel. That's why I like him.
This is the issue I have with the Jurassic movies.
Oh, geez. Here we go. Let's hear your biased opinion.
The dinos come and eat people, and that's it.
Well, of course they do. What? That's what it is. I mean,
I don't know. Why don't we get to see dinos evolve, and now they go to work?
Why do people go and watch horror slasher movies?
Don't you?
Why? To watch people get slashed.
Do you remember that show, what was it, Dinosaurs or whatever, where it was like the comedy with the dinosaurs? Why don't we see them evolve? You know, they start a family, they got cars they got to drive to work, deal with traffic.
That's a good show.
That's kind of funny. Not the mama.
Not the mama, not the mama.
Only lasted, probably 2-3 seasons? I don't even know.
I think it lasted a lot longer than that, didn't it? It had a weird ending. Was it
a meteor came and killed them all? I can't remember.
No, it wasn't that. They got greedy, and this I can't remember exactly. It's been so long. But they were doing something that was creating global freezing. And they were doing something where they're making so much money. This is amazing. We're all rich. Ha ha. You should be too. And they go, I don't think this is right. And then they killed themselves because what they were doing, the dinosaurs were doing unethical things. So it was trying to tell us humans, all these 65 million years later, that we should stop because we're destroying our planet.
How many seasons do you think there were? I just looked it up.
Oh, I don't know. I'll go with probably no more than 4. 4. I'll go with 4.
Should I get the mountain and we can...
Oh, come on, man. I have no idea.
You want this.
Who is that Shy?
Yeah. You didn't move.
Come here.
You got it. It was 4.
Was it 4?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was 4.
Shy, we did it, man. We call it.
Well, we'll see if you do it later.
It was the power of the sig fig. Yeah. 4 seasons.
Yeah. Shy's going to be our celebrity cliffhanger.
He's our celebrity cliffhanger. Yes, man. Yes, man.
That's going to be bigger than your Minifig mayhem. People are going to be like, I want to fall off the mountain.
Yeah.
Please, you don't have to send it. It's okay.
Oh, speaking of which.
Yes.
The brick building babe sent me a sig fig for Minifig mayhem.
Okay.
She also sent me a note to you and I.
Uh-oh.
And something else.
Does it say, Alex, I'll be your friend?
Alex, I know you don't have very many friends, if many at all, but this is so funny. She started saying, Jason and Alex and Jason. Thanks for that.
Okay.
Appreciate that. I'll read this now since
She wants you to double listen.
Double listen. Love listening to you guys when I work. Always give me a laugh. Thanks. So here is my sig fig to go in the city for next Minifig Mayhem. So you guys will have to watch Minifig Mayhem. Now that's a different segment. You guys got to watch Minifig Mayhem if you want to see.
Yeah, but that's not going to be till like December.
No, it'll be sooner than that. It's a cool sig fig, by the way.
How many sig figs have you got for this episode?
3 already. Well, 2, and we have a third one that Mindy made from one of her friends. So 2 actually have dropped off. Their sig figs are. Hold on a second. Yeah, 2. So yeah, I can make an episode out of 3 sig figs. Okay. And here's an interesting candy to try at. I'm marrying into a Mexican family. Wait, we were talking about Mexican food last week, and now we get news about her marrying a Mexican.
I don't know if Taco Bell counts as Mexican food.
No, but we taled about authentic Mexican though.
But
we did.
It started with Taco Bell.
Thank goodness it's not real. Woo! All right, I'm marrying into a Mexican family and was introduced to this unique treat. Oh boy!
I don't like that term. This
absolutely,
is a unique
she
treat.
says she absolutely loves it. Excited to hear your thoughts, brick building babe.
So I have to ask: is this really?
Okay, hold on.
Like, because she sent in that thing, and we showed her website. So maybe she didn't like our review.
she's like, these guys are gonna get it. Hold on a second.
What is this? Pelo Rico.
Pelo Rico.
Sabor tamarindo.
Okay, hold on. Well, it's not expired. It expires next month. Hold on. What are the ingredients? Ooh, sugar. Yay. Water. Corn syrup. Chili powder. Oh boy. Contains 2% or less of citric acid.
Spin-off?
And things I can't... Wait, did you get... Oh.
It's not what I thought it would look like.
Oh, no. Wait, hold on.
It looks like that, like, Play-Doh, you know, when you do that and the, like, hair would come out or whatever.
Oh, dude.
I don't really smell.
I thought you would squeeze it through this thing and, like, suck on this or something.
Suck on this,
Suck
Alex.
on this.
Is that what that letter says? Suck on this, Alex.
Oh, shoot. P.S.
You
suck
a-hole.
it.
You a-holes can suck on this.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Oh, there's a note on the back. Oh, no. Ah! I don't know about this.
You're worried?
I'm a little worried.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Is it? It's like a goo.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's hard to.
It's not coming. It's gonna like squirt out. Oh, there it comes. There it comes.
Yeah, it's coming out a little.
Yeah, see, it's just like that Play-Doh where you grow the hair.
It's like a chia, the chia pet.
Chia.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just. Oh, it's super sticky.
I'm just gonna do it. I don't think you're gonna really like it. You'll be okay with it, but I don't think you'll. I knew you would.
Hold on.
Hold on.
It's that chili powder, man. Mm-hmm. Why do Mexicans?
That's a big thing
why do
with
Mexicans
Mexican
do
candy.
This? Why do they do this? It's so weird.
There's a place in West Valley that they have the authentic. Like a big thing is they'll cut up the fruit and then put like chili powder.
Chili powder.
And
chili powder.
Yeah. But this is a big thing.
Now I understand why the little mascot looks like this, because his hair is the
it's coming out
thing sticking out, his head or something.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible.
It's not.
It's not great though, brick building babe. For me, I mean, it is a sweet treat. It's different. I like that it's different. It's not like your typical like everyday candy, right? No.
It certainly is hand down better than chicken feet and jackfruit.
Oh yeah, it's got that.
So you got that going for it. I mean, it's no Vitamalts. I do like me good Vitamalts.
Oh gosh, I don't. Brick building babe, I will say that. Thank you for the candy. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I can't. Thanks for sharing. Enjoy.
I appreciated it.
All that Mexican food. I would not be able to last in a Mexican family. There's just no way. I would be like, I can't eat any of this food. It is all gonna I'm gonna be on fire. I would be like, you know, what's the Gloria in Modern Family when one of the oh gosh, what's his name? It was one of the gay couple that was with her, and he wants to go
Cameron?
to this. Was it Cameron? Yeah, it was Cameron.
I don't know. Which
the
one was
heavy
it?
set guy.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
Cameron.
he goes with her to this. I think it's a Mexican, like an authentic Mexican restaurant, and she orders something, and she's like, "Oh, I can get that too, sister, and bring it on."
Yeah.
And so he gets this really hot. He's like, "Oh no, it's not for white people. No, I don't want this, man."
I can take it.
You know, it's like, "Oh, I can take it." I was like, and then Gloria's like warning, like, "No, it's too hot for you." And he's like, "Oh, come on, I got it." And so he's just like, he's just like laughing. He's sweating profusely.
The water makes it so worse. No!
Oh, you're right. That does make it worse. Yeah. I feel like I ate the sun.
It was such a good set. I was like, that would be me.
Yeah.
Totally me right there. Alex, sweating profusely, like, and then drinking water. Oh no, Governor, that makes it so much worse. How do you people eat this? All right, man. Moving right along.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think we have any new news, Alex.
New news, everyone.
Nothing's broke in the last 2 hours.
I guess we got out of our system last week.
That's all right. We covered a lot of stuff.
We did.
But we do have some other stuff.
There's a
We've
lot.
got, of course, our poll question. We've got some.
We do, yeah. Uh-huh.
We have a haul we can do.
Oh, I heard you've got quite the haul.
I don't know. It came today. It's a big box, so you were looking at it.
Big bucks.
I don't know. We got some different things.
We got some different things. Okay.
We have some community commentary. We got some fun stuff.
Yeah.
We do need
have
to look at our sets and see what we don't like.
I don't know.
Breaking News presents
The worst.
Lego Set of the Year.
This might be a short segment.
What are you talking about? It's gonna.
I just wonder if people are going to like us choosing our least favorite.
They're
I'll
gonna
use
love
that.
it. They're gonna be like, "This is so cool."
Our least favorite set. I mean,
Oh,
what?
that right there is a leader for me.
1977, you guys.
There's not very many sets. There's only 3 pages of sets here. This is less than last time.
Dang ads. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The cargo wagon's cool. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't like that.
Why are there cowboys in this again?
I don't know. I saw that too. There's a couple of them. Yeah,
Red
the Spirit of St.
Indians?
Louis is-
There are red Indians. Look at that. No kidding. Well, that wouldn't be made a set today.
Probably not.
It's like red Indians. Here's Caucasians. That's so crazy. Gosh darn ads. No, I don't want to click on your ad. I was clicking on the X. Ooh. Huh. Yeah. All right.
They have the storage cloth. That doesn't count, just to be clear.
Storage cloth.
Yeah, that's on the last page.
Well,
yeah, then there's a lot of gear. There was not a lot of sets this year. Okay.
No.
Well, this is going to make it easy.
Maybe.
I think I know which one it's going to be. There's one of 2 of them.
I wonder if we'll get the same one. Ew. Oh, these are. Ooh. These are Duplo.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick.
No Duplo? Okay.
Well, you can. For
No,
me, I've
let's not
kind of
do
decided
Duplo.
like, and I get it. There are people like Duplo, Tracy, or Jabo that like
yeah.
Duplo, but I don't want it to be like, oh, he just hates Duplo. I mean,
Duplo hater. Ooh,
I-
that's cool. Oh, that might be my favorite if this was storage cloth.
the storage cloth looks funny.
Oh my god.
All right, well, I know what I'm picking.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Gee, I don't know, man. That's it. Gosh. This is a little harder than the first.
This was easier for me, actually.
No
I'll
kidding.
be honest. Yeah. The 2 are, yeah, very easy.
Well, okay, I guess. Yeah, that one or. Yeah. Or, I mean, it can. That one is pretty bad.
Yep.
I'll go with one of those 2. Okay.
All right. So I have 2 that I picked. So
All right. Go ahead.
I think the one you're probably going to go with is the other one. So I'll go with the second one. So the one I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with set 277,
Oh,
the fireplace.
no kidding. Okay.
It's someone kneeling by a fireplace. How fun is that? There's no legs. It's like I get it. If it was just like a design, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I'm looking at this as a kid. Who's gonna want that? Plus, it's the weird figs.
It's
and
like
I
in
didn't
a,
like
it's
those
like in a,
things, so-
it's an adult's welcome set back in the 70s, man.
I don't even know about that, man. This is just weird.
All right, well, I think I'm down to 2. It's either
That's got to be it. That's
yeah,
that was the first one
my,
I was gonna
my
pick.
runner-up then has got to be 199 Scooter. I'm like, that is, those pieces are. I mean, the figs are fine.
But as
the
a
day.
kid, I could see at least playability with that
Sure,
one.
it's got wheels.
The other one's
but-
the weird one.
Yeah, it's set 2, 4, 5, 2 Santas.
Why do you need
2
two?
when 1 is not enough.
All right, I got to get this because Billy and Joey each need a Santa. What's the
Billy
point?
Joel.
It's so strange. So
Yeah.
let us know. Do you agree? Which one is worse, or is there one you prefer less? I don't know.
Prefer less. Jeez. My goodness. All right.
Or maybe they prefer the segment less.
This.
Do you think this
This
isn't
segment
working?
is the worst. No, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, we're trying to do something
branch out.
the opposite of what the A-Fools are doing.
That's right.
So if they're the fools,
They're
what does that
successful.
make us?
That makes us smart. We're the best.
Wow.
That's
Well,
the difference
well,
between
who's-
a 10 and a 15.
Who's in the top 10? That's
ranked.
right. Yeah. Well, I like how we're just copying their ideas and making it the negative side of it. Well, there's a positive side of a battery. What about the negative side? That's what Bricky News brings you.
Well, think about this. One of the big segments we do every week is the poll question.
Yeah.
They were doing that, and then they stopped, and so we did it.
There you go, man.
And then they talk like they do it, and then they don't. It just makes me
You
laugh.
they talk, but they do not walk the walk.
This one's funny. The Texas Rangers.
Texas
That
Rangers?
doesn't even look like a
Is
baseball
that a
team.
cactus?
Yeah.
Is that a black cactus? Did they not have green back then?
Well, the plate's green. But did they have green bricks?
Green bricks. I could have sworn they had green. Well, I don't know. I wasn't alive back in 1977.
They had Duplo bricks, but maybe they didn't have. I don't see a lot. Maybe they didn't. Everything was red, blue, yellow.
Yeah, man.
It was- yeah.
All right, I'm done with this. Let's move on.
All right, fine. Alex is losing interest in
I'm
the
losing.
segment.
It's always bad when you're losing interest in your own segment.
Well, actually, I look at it as very positive because if you don't like it, it's probably going to be a winner. Remember old guy
We
in your
love
shirt?
it.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
the
like-
worst thing. I don't think this is a good idea.
Not a good idea.
People were tuning in just for that.
This is not going to be a good
Maybe
idea.
only in my mind, but they were. Okay. Should we?
Hold on a second. Here's a clip. This is not going to be a good idea.
There you go, Joey. I guess.
They have so many clips of me. I know. I can't.
Do you know how many they have of me?
I don't know.
0.
It's probably because you're more because you can't get a word in because I'm over here like blah 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 blah.
It could be.
Man, I
Or it
swear
could
they've
just
got
be
like
that you're better than
they
me.
got to be close to 10 clips. Like that is. I mean, they have the space one. I get that. The I love Lego. I don't like Lego. That's 3. What else do they have?
What the heck, Lego?
Lego. Okay, that's 4.
I hate Lego. I love Lego.
I got those. That's. I guess is that it?
I don't know. He got a few last week, evidently, so we haven't seen those yet.
Man.
Whoopity-doo!
Whoop-it-
Oh,
oh, Lego Nerds!
That's the other one.
Oh shoot.
Okay. Should we do the poll?
Let's do the poll. It's time for the poll.
All right, Alex. So for today's poll question, so this was the one where it was about my experience at the Bricks and Minifigs.
Uh-oh.
And I'll be honest, we'll talk about this later, I'm sure, in comments. We need to talk about this a little more. I feel kind of bad about some of the stuff. I know you don't, but I do. So it's okay. So I was in there and I saw someone getting an offer and it was like, oh, I don't know. So, but the question was, would you have said something to the seller about the low offer that was made to buy the sets at Bricks and Minifigs? Because, we were talking about, I'm like, it's probably like $3,500 or $4,000 worth of sets.
Right.
And they sold them for $1,500.
Right.
So the options were yes and no.
Very clear.
Just very
Black and white.
Well, I like to force people to vote. I don't
Yeah.
want to be like, see
Or-
the poll.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if it was Tuesday. Okay. So, do you think most people would have said yes or no?
That's tough. I think.
For me,
I think most would probably say no.
I haven't looked at the thing, so since it went up, I have
Hold
no
on.
idea.
Would you have said something to the seller about low offer that was made, but it doesn't say when or like it doesn't say out in the parking lot or in the store?
So you're thinking maybe people will like wait till they leave and go out and be like,
No, if
you are one pathetic loser.
you got ripped off so bad, I would have offered you $2,000. Oh no, 1,501. I'd say no.
I think most people would
it's
say no.
I think it's going to be 70-30 in favor of no. So let's do it.
And I think I would venture some people would be like, yeah, I would say something, but when you're in that situation, it's different, right?
How many people? 135 votes?
135 votes, so not a ton.
Okay, not a lot. Yeah. Okay. All right. What
So I'm gonna say
survey says
you and I, because we have to vote because we haven't seen it. We'll vote no because you and I wouldn't have said anything, even though you were like, you wouldn't have done anything. Just be honest.
well, if they were in the store, no, I wouldn't say it in the store.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, it's a
What?
lot different than I thought. I did not expect
That's
that.
almost 60-40.
58% said yes, they would say something. 42%
No kidding.
said no.
There you go. Wow.
Wow.
All right. Let's see the.
Let's
You
see
know what?
the
I
comments.
actually want to see what people are saying.
He's
here.
interested in your comments
Well,
for once, people.
I'm gonna sit up a little bit for this one. Woo! Oh man, there are long comments. Wow. Okay, go.
JT Jackson 5545 says, as long as they understand how the number is calculated, 40 to 50% of Bricklink price, then no. Now, had they lowballed them on those numbers, then yes. And I guess that's kind of opinion, right? Is it lowball or not? Groceries or Lego says, absolutely, I would have said something. On the other hand, some people don't care and just want quick cash.
Yeah, right.
With Lego theft on the rise, I wonder if Bricks and Minifigs ever ask for ID before buying.
Ooh.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I'm also curious about how bad their offer would be for some sealed classic space sets. Time to pull out my uninformed consumer guy disguise and find out.
Yeah.
Well, you remember I took that
Oh yeah.
$100
That's
thing
right.
down. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they offered you like 150 cash, didn't they?
No, it was less.
Oh, was it 100? Was it $100?
I think they first offered me like $90.
Wow.
And I was like, and then they upped it a little bit, and I was like, yeah.
Wow.
And that's okay. I mean, I don't know. Playa J711 says not on the inside.
Yeah.
But maybe just a heads up on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Hey, come outside. I got to talk to you.
Hey man, want to make a deal?
Dave's not here, man. Joe Bowling. I'm thinking of this from the seller's point of view. If I'm bringing in a bunch of Lego to just try to sell it to get something from it, and I'm offered $1,500 by a well-known business, I'm pretty comfortable that I'll get $1,500, and that's the end of it. Mm-hmm. But if a stranger in the parking lot says, I can get you $1,800 for it, they may be true, but I have to find that person who will actually give me $1,800. That probably means hanging on to what I've got for longer. Well, and that's the big appeal, right? We've talked about that.
Yeah.
It's, if you want money today, that's where you do it. Dealing with finding a buyer, or maybe I have to break up the lot and can't sell everything, and it ends up a long time before I get the $1,500 I could have got for hassle-free.
No hassle, right.
That's 100%. Or if the stranger in the parking lot actually has $1,800 in cash, I'm going to be asking myself, who is this shady dude in a Seattle Supersonics hat carrying $1,800 in a Utah Bricks and Minifigs parking lot?
I'm gonna start bringing $2,000 in cash.
I wasn't wearing my Sonics
Here's
hat.
Alex.
I was
Get
wearing my Dodgers hat.
Dodgers.
I'm not saying this to defend Bricks and Minifigs, but to say that even if the intentions are good, the seller may prefer to just be allowed to handle their own business. And I would agree with
Yeah,
that.
good comment, man. Yeah. I like
John
it.
Powell replied to that, yeah, but you're not talking about $300 difference. You're talking a couple grand. Big difference. Well, I guess that's all dependent, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay them full price for it, right?
No.
I'm not gonna give them like this incredible, like, I'll double.
I'll
their
give you
offer.
$4,500.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. We're looking to lowball them too. Like if they're looking to get rid of it and they're willing to accept that low amount of money, and let's say, but I don't know, like let's say you've got Venmo or PayPal right there. All right, what's your Venmo? Scan it, send it over. You good? Let's do this, right? I mean, chances are that they're gonna have a Venmo account.
Maybe. Who knows? No, I only have Zelle.
That's gone.
Is it
That's
totally
dead.
gone?
It is dead now. Yeah. go.
Brickzar said, I've been to one Bricks and Minifigs, and it's not likely I'll ever be in front of one or in one again to warn somebody. It would be like waiting outside the Goodwill drop-off. I guess at least getting some cash that's a fraction of the value is better than nothing at all.
It's like you're waiting out in the parking lot, like you're out in the cigarette. Hey, there's a minivan pulling up. Hey, lady, what you got in the van?
Oh, friends, never mind.
What is that? Oh, friends. Here you go. Get your money out of those if you can.
Move along, move along.
Move along, move along. Whoa, buddy. There's some Star Wars stuff in there. How old you? 19. Is that your mom? Yeah. What you got? Ooh, you got Cloud City, huh? What you looking to get out of that?
I got some GameStop gift cards if you want them.
Right. Oh, jeez.
Brittany
You want
A.
PS5? Okay, go.
Brittany A. McCubbin. No, it's the Switch 2 now. Brittany
Right.
A. McCubbin. I would have bought Lego from an individual in a parking lot of a BAM. That being said, I don't waste my time there anymore. I search out deals at garage sales and flea markets.
Yeah, good point. Good
There you
point.
go.
Yeah.
Kenna I would have felt obligated to tell the person that they were getting ripped off.
Obligated?
I'm a little bit tired of people defending Bricks and Minifigs' obscure policies just because they have a store and employees. They don't have to get 150% profit on everything they sell. I've probably been to 10 different Bricks and Minifig stores, and most of the time they are not worth the trouble.
I wonder what their profit margin is.
I don't
You
know.
know, they I'm assuming they get a lot of donations on bulk.
Yeah, I don't know where they get their bulk from. I would be interested in that.
There's always
is it
so much bulk.
online, or is it people bringing it in? And I don't know.
But I mean, there is work. They make an effort in cleaning it, though.
Yeah.
Right. They do
Yeah.
that.
I
It's
know
not
the
like you
one
just take it and
near
throw it in
us.
the bin.
They run it through a washing machine.
Yeah, that's right.
And they have a bag and all of this.
Yeah,
to put it
it's
in,
pretty
so.
slick. It's a pretty slick operation.
So, Jimbo Brick says, I'd give them a good offer on the sets I'd like to have. And he also says, I'm with Alex. I'd be crying watching the seller get offered an extremely poor price. I'd be happy to go out and offer them a fair price.
Fair price. I like that.
Alan Rides, I would only approach them if they declined the offer and left the store. It would be unethical to interfere in the business of the store. It would also be unethical to wait outside and divert their potential customers from bringing in their sets.
Well, okay. I have a comment on that. I have an opinion, I should say.
Okay.
So in this instant, they were at another Bricks and Minifigs. Okay. They didn't offer cash or something like that for them. Is that
Yeah,
what they
so
said?
at that one they were only doing in-store credit.
Okay. So that being said, there was a agreement already made that, okay, to get this offer, we have been advised to go to this other Bricks and Minifigs where we will get cash. Okay, so that's already part of like, there's probably a legal term for this, but there's a contract, right? That we're going to go here, they're going to give us a cash offer.
Well, they didn't know that for sure at that point. They just called over and said, hey, are you guys going to be open? Because I was in there, and I only heard the one side. I didn't hear what was said. But
Yeah.
they're like, we're at the store, something to the effect of, we're at the store, and, are you guys paying cash? Yeah, we're buying Lego for cash.
Sure.
If you want to come in, we're here till 6 or 7 or whatever it was.
Now, the unethical argument, I totally understand that. But if I'm the seller and I have a scenario where I'm going to get $1,500 versus perhaps, I don't know. We don't know the other scenario. Like, what am I giving them for this, right? And to Joe's point, I only want one set or maybe two sets, not the entire lot. And they want to get rid of it all, right? That complicates things,
Yep.
right? So that being said, I would say, okay, well, if you guys are bent on getting rid of all of it, what will you take? But they don't know the offer though. So I guess there's a lot of variables here that it's hard to consider all of it. But I will say that if I'm a scenario where I'm getting rid of Lego and someone gives me a better offer, I would say, yeah, it's great. I'll take the better offer. Who wouldn't, right?
So I will tell you, I went into the Bricks and Minifigs this week,
Yeah.
and I saw a couple of the sets for sale. They had the sealed Sydney Opera House up there,
And?
$429. Oh my gosh. The Ghostbusters Firehouse wasn't there. I don't know what happened to it.
Somebody bought it for $700
I don't know what
bucks.
they paid. Yeah. I don't know.
So two sets. So
yeah.
two sets almost will get their $1,500 back, and
I
then
think
some.
they might have had slave
But-
one. The slave one
Look,
was the used
there's-
UCS slave one, and it was, I think, $350, $375.
Okay, yeah, but Bricks and Minifigs, they're not doing anything wrong. They're making an offer and they accept. They can say no. They go, oh, I don't want that. Like, who is gonna? Okay, I was just gonna say, who's gonna go in there and sue that? Well, they did. $1,500, right? Like, all right, well, is that the best you can do? Yeah.
I mean, I would say the biggest thing, and we'll probably come to this in some of these things.
Sure.
I think the part that I have the hardest time with, like, some people, they know what they're getting into. Like, we know AFOLs that go and sell stuff at Bricks and Minifigs, and they know they're going to get whatever. If you know, I mean, that's fine, right? I mean, what's the difference between that and you selling something at the yard sale at Brick Slopes or putting it on the classifieds
Sure.
or, wherever? You know what? Sometimes you just want to get rid of something. And, yeah, I paid $100 for this, but I don't know, $50. It doesn't even have the figs or, whatever the thing is. The thing is, like, and I know I've brought this up before, the issue is that you've watched Pawn Stars, I've watched Pawn Stars. You have to ask them, you've got to negotiate. Like, they're not going to start with their highest offer generally.
Right.
They're not going to be like, well, we'll give you $5,000. That's my top dollar. No, they're going to be, it's like anything, right? When someone offers you a job, I didn't realize this when I was young. You should ask for more money generally because they want to give you as little money as possible.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's kind of that. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, right. No, that's fine. I mean, it's you're buying and selling. There's not really any rules.
And I don't know
right?
what the
So whatever you
situation
wanna
was of
do
these
to-
people.
Sure.
Maybe it was someone passed away and there's like, we just got to get rid of this. Maybe they just, it was, it was going to go in the garbage. I mean, who knows?
Garbage.
Let's see. Chef Eddie, the seller probably needs the money fast, is my guess, or they didn't want to deal with selling it piece by piece on eBay or Bricklink.
His girlfriend wanted to get rid of
Well,
him.
and I don't think they probably had it at a Bricklink store, just judging.
They're
by
probably
it.
like, what's Bricklink?
Yeah, Bricklink? What? I recently downsized and just donated a bunch of Lego sets. I didn't want to deal with trying to sell it and make sure they were all complete and packaging and
Yeah.
shipping and the drama
I
that
totally
goes to
get
selling
that.
the stuff online.
It is work and it is drama, and you got to find a seller or a buyer rather, and you got to find a platform to do that. And that's work.
Yep.
People don't want to go through that, so I get that. I get that. I'm right there with you. Like, it's just easier to just say, there you go. You want them, you got them.
Singenator says, a couple comments here. Doesn't this mean Bricks and Minifigs is no better than a pawn shop? Well, that's kind of what they are.
They are, yeah.
Except you can't take out a loan on your Lego. I'd like to get a loan on my
like to pawn this for
UCS Death Star.
yeah.
Aren't they all ripoffs? Someone has to say something. Otherwise, prices will keep increasing, and there's your inflation.
Well, they sell them for market.
But it's not Bricks and
Well,
Minifigs,
generally
right?
above
I mean,
market.
it's what people pay on
Yeah.
Bricklink, eBay.
That's
the
what's driving the
classifieds,
price.
all
That's
that
what's
stuff.
driving it, right? Yeah.
Singenator also says there's no ethics required when it comes to capitalist businesses. I knew a car repair shop owner who bragged and laughed about upcharging everyone 30%.
Yeah.
The Frisian Viking says, sorry, Jason, I'm teaming up with Alex on this one.
Did we disagree on it?
Yeah, you were like, you and I were.
And you said you wouldn't. You said you wouldn't say anything. And I said I
you
would.
shouldn't, yeah. You'd go in the parking lot and try to snipe him or something. I don't know.
Don't do it! Come on, man.
In a galaxy far, far away, I would never be in a situation to warn someone since I avoid BAM like the plague.
Oh wow.
They copied their business model from GameStop with the ridiculous offers to buy used items. It's not like they get deep discounts on the current sealed sets that they sell, so I don't know why they have to make such extremely low offers when purchasing used sets. I understand they have a business to run, but I think they make a decent amount of money off the loose Lego and party space rental. Unfortunately, as long as there are young kids and parents who don't know any better, BAM will continue to take advantage of them. I guarantee that any one of them could list their sets on sets or bulk Lego on Facebook and local online newspapers and sell it quickly for as much or a better price. It's not that difficult to utilize local ad listings. People sell thousands of items through them without much difficulty. But some of the other points, some people don't want to list it, and then the person calls, is this for sale still?
Yep.
Well, okay, I'll call you back later. Or I'm going to meet you at the mall, and they don't show up.
It's the convenience. Bricks and Minifigs will buy this from you. Just go
Right
there and they'll
now,
make you an offer.
you get it.
Yeah, it's
So-
easy. Sure.
And that's the one thing you can't dispute. You take it in, they say, yep, here you go, here's your cash. You walk out the
It's
door.
the easy button.
Brick Artisan, for those sellers doing research on the internet or asking from A-fools, or A-holes,
Hey,
A-holes,
holes, thank
excuse
you.
me, is not hard. Before going to sell their sets, they should check first. By not doing that, they are accepting the risk of being offered low prices. Failing to plan is planning to fail.
Ah, that's such a good saying.
Mom quote.
Man, it really is. My favorite one from college is that if you fail to learn, you become defective. Not as a person, but in your ability to make good decisions. And that was an example of a defective decision. All right,
The other guys too, I know some people probably don't really care about getting top dollar. Maybe they just need a quick buck. Maybe they were given stuff and they didn't care about. Who knows? But assuming I had the money, since they wanted cash, I would definitely see if I could intercept them in the parking lot. Wouldn't be my first parking lot Lego deal.
Yeah.
Midichlorian Master, maybe they'd hear my groan and see me shaking my head at the low price offer with the Ghostbuster Firehouse. A set that I wish I had. In my mind, my own business for the other sets.
I go in the corner like,
No, don't do it.
Rima, parking lot, go, no. Okay.
$2,000.
At least $2,000. For all of it.
Robert R7522, you always want a fair price for what you're selling. So yeah, I would have said that's a good starting point for the sets and hope they got the point. But if they don't know, or, sometimes people don't feel comfortable with that, right? I think that's more of a cultural thing here. Like when you travel to other parts of the world, it's a lot more common to bargain with people. But you don't go into Walmart and be like, I'll give you $8 for this. No, it's $300. No, I'll give you, okay, 12. It doesn't work that way.
Haggling?
Yep.
Haggle with the Walmart?
FL Lego fan. It's tough to watch, but the store has costs to cover. So when a deal walks in, if the person selling is okay with the offer, so be it. That's kind of where I think I've landed. John Powell says, when the person walked back out to get more, I would have left and told them in the parking lot that they were about to get ripped off. Probably 25 cents on the dollar is what they got. Heck, tell them that the price of the firehouse alone. Yeah. And he also says, honestly, why don't people do a quick Google search to at least have a clue about the value? I would agree with that.
Yeah, I agree too. Yeah, so you at least know, like, okay, all these sets, market value is, let's say it's $5,000. And because I'm going to go hawk these at Bricks and Minifigs, you can expect, you can set an expectation. Like, I am not going to accept less than 40% or 50% or whatever the case might be, right?
Well, and some of those were used. There were a few that were sealed.
Yeah, but you can still get a market
is it's
value.
reasonable for someone that doesn't know Lego to be like, $1,500? That's a lot of money. Like, this is a kid's toy. So if you're not in that space, you may not recognize that it's worth $4,000 or whatever that value is. And it's only worth $4,000 if someone will pay you that, right? So.
Yeah, wow, that was an interesting topic.
And I think we have some comments when we get to comments about it, but
I'm sure we do. Wow, what a controversial topic, you guys. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll talk some more about it. Are you feeling lucky, Alex?
I'm never feeling lucky, but sure, why not? Not that stupid game again.
This is the greatest thrill of my life! I'm king of the world! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh no! We suck again!
All right, so we are going to do some price hiking. Speaking of...
Wait a minute. Were we just talking about
I know, that's what I just said. So
Let's hike that price, baby.
We'll take a tip from last week, or a page from last week's book. We'll have a celebrity guest. We'll see if you can save them as well. Because
man.
You did better last week with Tim than yourself. So we'll see.
Yes, I did, man.
This week's celebrity, we have Shy Time.
It's Shy
from
Time.
The Sitting on a Stoop podcast.
Hey, Shy Time. But wait a minute, this is my time. Oh, wait a minute.
Shy Time is my time. Okay. We have two sets, and we are going to
Only
do...
two? Not three?
Yeah, but we're gonna
Wow,
do 4 price things. You'll see.
Oh gosh! All right.
We're gonna
let's
do
go.
a retail and a resale for each of them.
The resale kills me.
I know.
Like I'm either way high or way low.
I think you're gonna do good on the original.
All right. I'll have to make up points that way. Watch me just mess it all up. All right, let's do it. What are
All
you
right,
doing?
so we just had within I think it was just last month the Krusty Burger came out.
Yeah.
So I thought, why don't we take a look at the Simpsons sets?
Oh shoot!
Shoot!
I didn't do my homework.
That's too bad. Okay, so these are from 2014 and 2015.
Yeah, they're 10 years old.
So the first one that we have, it's the Simpsons house. You have this set, I believe.
I do have that set, yes.
Okay, so this set is from 2014. It's got 6 unique minifigures, or 6 minifigs, 5 unique.
Oh, okay.
What was the original retail price on this set,
well,
Alex?
that's easy. That was $200, right?
I guess we'll find out, won't we? Ready?
Within $1? Well,
Yeah,
within
we'll
a
go
penny?
within $1.
No,
Yeah, within a penny. There we go. Within
$10.
pennies.
Within
Within the
$10.
pennies.
Come on, man.
It was $199.99.
Yeah.
So you're off by 1 penny.
Nailed it.
Okay. Now, the real question comes down to, on Bricklink in the last 6 months, what is the average resale price of the Simpsons house? And we'll do $10 a step.
Used or new?
New in
Sealed
box.
in box?
Or do you want to do used?
No. Sealed is
I'll
fine.
let you do that. Okay.
I don't. Okay. How many have sold in the last 6 months?
I'm counting on you, man.
All right, Shy, I got you, man.
You like my shy impression? That's not what he sounds like.
That's not what he sounds like at all. No, that's all right. Okay, wait. How many have sold though?
In the last 6 months, there have been 78
Holy
in 75 sales. So I don't know
Wow,
if
that's
people
a
bought
lot.
multiple, but
man. Okay. That makes me think it might be not be as high as I thought. I'm gonna go. Okay, $10
$10 a step.
for 400. 420. 420.
420.
420. Do it. Oh, come on. No. Was it 450?
It was $475. So you're off $50.
I was going to say 450, but when you said there were 70 plus sold, I was like, oh, well, maybe it's not as crazy high as I thought. But then I was going to say 400. I was like, maybe it's more than that.
The average used price, again, excludes incomplete. I took that out, is $340. $338.
Oh, wow.
95.
Okay.
So, all right. Now we have the
All right.
2015 Quickie Mart. Do you need to see a picture of it, or do you know?
No,
what
I think I know what it looks like.
All right.
Yeah.
6 figs, 4 unique. What was the original retail price, Alex?
I'm pretty sure that was also $200.
Are you sure?
Come on, man. Don't do that to me.
Okay, fine.
200. Yeah, 200.
$1 a step?
No.
Yes,
just-
$1.
No. Just,
200, here we go.
Stop it, man. Yeah, that's right. You better not move it. Man. All right. Okay.
All right,
Got
so
that
now
right.
the Quickie Mart.
Oh, shoot.
Sealed new inbox.
Oh.
Last 6 months, there have been 56 sold in 56 different sales.
Ooh.
So no multiples at once.
These are sealed sets.
These are sealed sets.
It's got to be really similar to the Simpsons house, I'd imagine, but probably not as expensive. I think it's not as in demand as the Simpsons
And you know what?
house.
Let's see. I'll give you $20 a step.
Really? Yeah. $20 a step. Well, in that case, I'm going to do 450.
450. Huh?
450. Come on, man. No, there shouldn't be more than 2 steps.
Okay, well, I'll make it hard. That's $10 a step. Pick what. We'll leave it at the 10. You tell me.
Okay. Hold on. Let's do you. Okay. Like I don't want to cheat. Like if you I don't want to lower the bar or raise.
Okay, then
let's just leave. Okay, leave it at 10.
Okay. Then are you sticking with the?
Yeah, stick with 450 with $10.
Okay.
I think I'm feeling okay with that. What? No way. No, come on, no. There's no way. Come on.
Average price is $548.
You gotta be crapping me.
It's a lot more for the Quickie Mart.
What? Wow.
A used one is $401. Complete.
Would I have even stayed on? Hold on a second. Would I have stayed on at 20? Was that right here?
I think you were here, yeah.
So
20,
okay,
40, 60, 81. You would have been like
120.
right at it.
What?
Yeah.
500 and what?
$548.
Someone, hold on. Someone, oh, it's for sale. What was the highest? 700. Someone paid $700.
Yep. The average price that they're for sale for on Bricklink right now is $708.
Unreal.
New one.
Wow.
A used one, the average price is $649. There's only 4 of
Unbelievable.
them on sale. Used.
I
on
didn't know
Bricklink.
that was like the hot item between the two.
Probably.
Sheesh.
Well, it's interesting because did the
I
sale?
had
Okay,
no
so look
idea.
at this. In December, oh, this is even longer. This is quite a while ago. This is more than
260.
6 months.
300, then 460.
So it's like one set every few months, and then all of a sudden in December there were 3.
Then a bunch.
January there was 9.
Was it
3
because
in February.
like people heard
2.
that there was a
Now May.
Wow.
All of a sudden 21 sold.
people are getting
June.
people are
15
completing
sold.
their
People are like,
collection.
oh, I gotta get that. The Krusty Burger came out,
I'll bet that's got to be pushing it.
and it's made
If
them
we-
think the Krusty Burger's a value.
If we didn't, but look at those prices. I'll bet I would have been right on if we were before the Krusty Burger announced.
Well, let's take a look. $498 in April of 25.
Yeah. I claim moral victory.
$550 in February of 25. That's the same price.
There's
I don't know.
there's no way, man. We were set up for failure, Shy.
December of 24, $577. So I don't
We
know.
didn't suck. I was 100% on the retail. That counts for
You know
something.
what I
But
will say?
Dang, man.
Alex, you did not suck any more than we expected you to.
Thanks.
Set up.
All right, that's crazy. I cannot. I'm not even mad because there's no way I was not going to win that. That was nuts. $550. Who'd have thought?
Well, this is the part
But-
that's crazy.
wait,
If we
let's-
would have done the used sets, you wouldn't have guessed $400, would you?
No, I don't. I would probably have been like 320. I would have said 320 probably,
Yeah.
and then I would have still fallen off.
And if we did what's for sale, there's no way you would have been close.
No,
That's crazy.
That's twice
Yeah.
as much as I would. Man, that's. But the
So-
Simpsons house hasn't followed suit though.
Well,
They didn't have like an influx of selling in May, did they? What did that show? Is that it?
25 were sold in May.
Yeah, that's a lot.
16 were sold in
Is that
June.
look at
And
the
then
uptick.
the other months are
look
a
at
lot
the
less.
uptick.
Yeah.
So that's Lego's ploy. Look at them. They're like, wait, Mr. Burns, excellent. That's what they're doing. Mercy.
So, can we take a moment? We need a moment of silence for Shy.
Oh, we do. Sorry, Shy.
Thank you for participating in this week's episode, Shy.
Thanks for precipitating, man.
He's like,
I
no
tried.
problem. I didn't want to.
I tried. Man, I can't. I'm still blown away by that. But I mean, the trend, man. There you go. So, okay, hold on a second. Let me think about Lego sets that I have in my inventory
Okay.
that I cannot sell. If there was some sort of like push, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll bet if the Black Pearl gets announced officially, I'll be able to sell the Flying
Mary?
Dutchman.
Oh, you have the Flying Dutchman?
Yeah, I have 2 of those.
What do you have it listed at?
I can't remember.
I mean, 'cause
I
that
think
could,
I have.
that could be your
I have
problem.
I have a sealed one for 400. And then I haven't. I need to inventory the clients is the one that's used. I haven't inventoried that one yet. Sorry.
I might be interested in that one.
Are you? Okay.
Maybe.
You want a new or a used one?
I guess it depends on the prices.
The new one is the box is pretty banged up though. Like it's pretty roughed up.
But if I got it, I would want to build it probably.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I'd imagine you would too. In fact, I want to build it too because then
If it was
could
Indiana
say,
Jones, it'd be sealed. Speaking of that, I got
Who's gay? Near Indiana
getting
Jones.
close to completing it.
Yeah, you are. Congratulations
You know
on
what?
that, by the way.
That was something I wanted to. I saw. I know you don't really watch a lot of because it's Star Wars content, but Star Wars Lego content.
Oh,
So M&R Productions,
Uh-huh.
Ryan, he's big. He's probably the number one Lego Star Wars YouTuber out there, I would say. pretty undisputed, in my opinion. Oh, I think it's true. Like,
Yeah,
he's the
okay.
biggest voice out there. Anyway, so he has a crazy collection. He has all these sets and, does it full time. And,
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Pretty cool.
Way cooler than what we do. But,
I don't know. This is pretty cool.
yeah, we don't do this for a living. That's what I'm saying.
I do. Wait a minute. That's why I'm so.
You're not living
I
very
need to
much.
get a real job.
Anyway,
So my wife is always telling me to get a real job.
so he was very close to having every Lego Star Wars minifigure. Because we talked about this a few weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he had, it was a video sponsored by
Okay.
Whatnot to push him to get the rest of the figs on Whatnot. So whatever, however he got it, that's fine. But
Oh boy.
he got his collection completed.
Oh, he did?
So he got all
Wow.
of them, including the I Heart New York,
Yeah.
or New York I Heart, whatever it is, the Yoda.
Darth Vader, right?
No, it's a Yoda.
Oh, it's a Yoda, that's
it's
right.
a very rare one.
Yeah.
It goes for like $3,000, $4,000.
What's that
whatever.
all? Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
So he got his last fig he needed.
And then another one came out that he didn't have.
No. And it was very interesting to watch because like this is something he's collected since he was a kid.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he had his channel, he was like 12 or something when he started his channel, right? So
Okay.
he's been doing this essentially his whole life. And he finally did it. He got
did
it.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting to watch because he's like, it's a very strange feeling. He said, it's not the sense of joy I thought I would feel. He's like, it's a very strange feeling. And I've thought about that because, I think
joy-
there's truth in it.
The joy is in the journey.
Well, it's kind of like there, and I think like Earl's talked about this before. It's,
Yeah.
Trying to collect and pursue
Right.
that thing. And when
Right.
you get it, it's kind of like, well, you've
Yeah.
achieved it. What is there now to do?
Now what? Yeah.
It's kind of like, my kids are grown and it's like, okay, what's my purpose now? Right. And I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I'm not, I'm not taking kids to school and gotta, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about
right.
from that. So I don't know. I mean, and I kind of worry about that with my Indiana Jones set. Like I'm getting close and it's like, yeah, there's still a few things out there I can get, but when I get the last one, then what am I going to do? Collect more Lego I'm not real happy
More
with?
Indiana Jones is going to come out. Did you see that? My new land survey came out.
Do not say this
And they
stuff.
said Indiana Jones.
They say a lot of crap.
And I said I want it so I can tease him.
yeah.
I said, look what I got early. Well, I just got it at Costco, so suck on that. That would be so funny. Oh, I would laugh. I would laugh so hard because I don't care. Like it's all right, woo. But I
don't know.
But I don't know. Yeah, Indiana Jones sets. I guess you'd want them if I got them, right? You'd probably get them anyway. So
Yeah, I need a sealed copy.
you need a sealed copy. Okay.
I need a sealed
One that says
and a-
not for sale at the bottom of it.
Well, that would be the one I could open. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. So it's just an interesting thing because a lot of times it's like, accumulated, hey, we got to get it. But then you don't think about, okay, well, now what? It's kind of like in Finding
right.
Nemo.
When they
Right.
find Nemo, okay, now what?
Well, they get out of the thing and you see them at the end.
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
in the bottles and they're like, now what?
Now,
It's like, we're out of the office.
man.
Okay, well,
the plan worked perfectly. Here we are. Hey, wait a minute. How are they bobbing above the water surface? Shouldn't they be below it?
well, no,
shouldn't
it's got air in it.
I know, but the buoyancy, there's like
So it should be at least where the
there's
air
enough.
is.
There's so much water in it. The fish are in it. So the water level in, I think. Hold on a second.
Are you going to look it up now?
Hold on. Wait, it's getting late. Maybe I shouldn't.
Go
But
ahead,
I'm
look it
pretty
up.
sure. Hold on. Just find the picture if you remember this part, and put it up there, and let's look at it. Is that possible for them to be floating on the surface with that much water in their bags? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There it is. See? There's no way. There's no way that it's above the surface of the water. See that? There's no way. And look at that. It's ridiculous.
Well, do you want me to tell you the problem with your hypothesis?
Why can't they just show them underneath the water?
Well, then you wouldn't know what was going on, I guess. I don't know.
Like it's like the science, Mr. Spock, is so irrelevant. Yes, Captain. It's most illogical for the fish to be above the sea line
So this is what I would say. If there was a little bit more air in it, it would be more plausible.
Sure,
but
I
it's
get it.
very much at the top. so
Man.
scientifically, you're probably right. But creatively, for a movie purpose, you're way off base. Okay.
And this has been The Scary Door. Things we find on Breaking News. There's your Breaking
See,
News
it's a good
right
thing we
there.
didn't research that in advance. I mean, you wanted that take fresh. And
The more you know. Oh, jeez. All right.
Okay. We have some commentary. Should we?
From the community?
From the community.
It's time for community commentary on breaking news.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skill.
I go.
All right, there, Alex. We have a few submissions for community commentary. So let's take a look here and see.
Let's take a look. It's in a book.
It's actually on my.
Oh.
Well, it is. It's a MacBook.
See, there you go. Take a look. It's in a MacBook.
So the first one, and this is from Rob Lyons.
Hey, all right,
from
Rob. We know
from
Rob.
time to
Yeah.
Hello, Breaking News. Here are a few pics of what my grandson did to my city.
Oh.
The porta potty line was hilarious. I couldn't get angry about the damage.
All right, let's take a. Oh boy. Okay. Yep, I see some
So
overturned
you can
vehicles.
see, yeah, there's some damage happened.
We got some Godzilla effects going
Yep.
on here for sure.
The next one.
Okay, now
you
we're.
can- it's a little fuzzy, but you can certainly see their
definitely
train
seeing it.
has issues. There's something on the
Yes.
ground there.
Yes.
And then the next one, I think, is the one he was laughing about.
Watch out for the people on the tracks.
This is what it's like at the marathons, man. People are waiting.
Oh,
in lines. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
horrible.
Oh my gosh.
What is that? Oh, Wile E. Coyote.
He's a Wile E. Coyote, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's got
Somebody
he's
had to
gotta
go
take
so
a
bad they
waz.
left their lightsaber right on the tracks.
Oh my goodness, it's terrible, and it's on.
Yeah. Kind of funny.
That's great. Wow. Yeah, that's quite a long line. You're better off just going in to find some bushes.
I would agree.
Yes. Thanks
There's
for
some
that,
bushes
Rob.
right behind it. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
like the coyote should at least do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that was
Thanks,
kind of
Rob.
funny,
That's
I thought. Next, we have, this is from our buddy Doug.
Oh, we know Doug.
Yes. So he submitted this. This is a
fans of his
little train
He was on a train
station
kick
here. A little more intimate than the other one.
Yeah, it is.
So the first one is this train, but the next ones are really the ones we need to see.
Okay, if you say so. I mean, the wow, that's
I think these
the
are
most
based off of our recent
that is
conversation.
the most detailed toilet build I think I've ever seen. Wow,
Got
look
the
at that,
handle
man.
and everything.
That is fantastic.
So
The
yeah.
handle.
And you can tell there's water in it because there's like a little blue
Yeah,
in there, but he's not having the problem we had a couple weeks ago with
Wow.
the water coming.
Well played. Well
So
played.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
thought that was pretty good.
That doesn't stink,
I see what you did there.
man.
Okay. Might have one more here. Ooh. I actually just remembered. I have an image of a leaked Lego set.
No.
Yeah.
Let's see this forbidden fruit.
Should I show it? It's not on your channel, so you won't get striked.
I know nothing about this.
So the Star Trek set is coming out,
Oh yeah, this is coming out.
and we've heard rumors about
We've
this.
heard rumors of this thing coming out. Yes.
There was a leaked image of the gift with purchase.
Really?
Why are you looking at me like you don't
Is that
believe
right?
me?
Let me see
Okay,
this.
well, no, maybe
Let
I
me
don't
see
want to
this
show you. Now.
allegedly
No, I don't think I want to
that
show
I
you.
know
now.
nothing about.
You don't.
I have
You
no
have not
knowledge
seen
of
this.
anything of what he's talking about. I'm a guest on his channel today. Let's take a lookie.
So they have had, like, do you remember when the Diagon Alley came out?
Yeah.
Because you got the gift with purchase for that, right? It was the brickheads.
You did?
Yeah, it was the Hagrid and the.
I didn't get that as a gift with purchase.
You have it
Did
for
I?
sale on your store.
Do I?
Yeah,
I don't remember
yeah.
getting that as
We've seen that from time to time. Like there was that Fortnite gift with purchase. I've got one in there. It was.
Sure, if you say so.
So they have a Star Trek one.
Okay.
It's gonna be brickheads,
All right.
and I think you are gonna love it. What?
Does it say that has been removed? due to copyright infringement or whatever. All right, let's see.
It's from the next generation, just like the ship is going to be.
That's not real.
Yeah. What?
That's not real.
Do you know what it is?
I know what it is, but it's not real. I mean, that is obviously rendered. It is totally computer generated, and there's. I mean, it's very well done. It's very well done. Don't get me wrong. Wow. But that's totally rendered.
So this wouldn't make you want to buy the set? Look, he's got his little knife.
Okay, look, dude. All right, let's say this is real.
This is real.
Okay, let's say it's real.
It's real.
Because I doubt it is. I mean, look at that.
Would this make you less likely to buy the set?
I am not buying. No, I don't want that.
Why?
Look
Don't
at
you want
it.
a Jean-Luc Picard
First of all, it's brickheads. I don't care to collect brickheads. And second of all, it's from an episode that really kind of bugs me. Like, it's not a bad episode. I get it. It's fine. Right? It's fine. But it's just like, it's not my MO, man. That's all I'm saying. Unless I see a real picture. That's not a real picture. That is a rendering.
A real picture.
That is not a real picture. That is a render. And it's like somebody put it together. So what do you need?
You need someone behind it looking from the back?
Yes, I do. Thank you. I would like some dude that has never played with any Lego or doesn't know anything about Star Trek behind it going, That's what I need. And then,
I'll get a picture of you behind it.
I'll be behind it going, I'll review those, Lego. I'll review those for you.
You don't like that, huh?
No, I don't. I don't like it.
All right.
I don't like it. I mean, look, it's okay. I would be disappointed if that was their, like, okay, gift with purchase. I would be, oh, come on. Really? I mean, I guess I'll have it if it's a gift with purchase because, I'm going to get the big set or whatever it's supposed to be. The big set that I know nothing about still.
So this was something submitted by one of our viewers.
Oh, okay then. That's fine.
And now you've offended him and said it was crap. We got it.
I did not say it was crap. I did not say it was crap. I just said if that was from Lego, I would be disappointed.
I will tell you.
Who is it from?
It is from Peter.
I don't know Peter.
Spacetime Brick Studio is the email, at least.
All right. So here's the thing.
I'll just read what he says.
Okay,
Hi,
please
Jason.
do.
Just saw today's episode. I've made a lot of Star Trek brickheads over the past few years and was inspired to make a Darmok brickhead.
I bet you were inspired.
And got the idea. Do you want to prank Alex with a fake Lego Star Wars set? It could be easy as making up some fake box art, or I could acquire the bricks to make a fun custom build for you two to build during the episode. Let me know what you think. I think he doesn't want to do that.
Okay, look, I caught it though. All right, give me credit there. But these are well done. You did a great job.
My wife, she
nailed
was like,
them.
you need to do that. I said, no, we can't.
You nailed the characters.
Alex. We cannot prank him. He's already told me. He's warned me about
you
this.
didn't prank me. Peter did. Is it Peter?
Yes, Peter.
Those are actually really, you know what?
I thought they looked pretty good.
Those look legit. But they are, like I'm saying, like if you built those out of bricks that you had and you took a picture of them, like that'd be like, oh wow. Oh, okay, this is actually built with real Lego and like a real.
You probably would have believed it if there was like a wall that had fallen over.
Or yeah, sure. But no, that for what they are, it's very well done. Very good prank. But if that was really Lego, man, that would be from Lego, I should say. Oh goodness,
You would
good
really
job.
be that upset, huh?
I would be like, there's so many better characters to get than that. I mean, Picard, yes, right? Picard and number one or something, or like you're gonna get
Instead,
Kirk
you're getting
and
Picard
Spock.
and number 2.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't want to dog on that character. It's fine. I'm not saying I hate the episode. It's just it's
You've
not the
said that
best.
many times.
It's not the best episode.
You've said it many times.
It's not even the top 10 or top 50. It's just an episode of like, okay, that was cool, I guess. Moving right along to the best of both worlds. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, man. That was good. That was good.
Okay.
Well played, sir. Well played.
All right. you want to see what's in the box?
What box?
I got this big box.
Oh, okay. Let's see what's in your box. This is a big box. What's in the big box?
Yeah, this is not that other segment. So
this is a one-off segment.
Yeah, this is something that came. Sometimes we want to have content. So
sometimes, not all.
I don't know. This came. It's the biggest package I've ever gotten from a non-Lego company. We'll just say. I don't know. Some of you may be tuning out. That's fine, but I don't know what's in it. Well, I have an idea what's in here.
From
but
the
Alex doesn't know
pan.
what's in it. Yes, it is from the pan.
You can show this now?
I don't know.
Are you looking for a knife?
Oh, here it is. It's down here.
That's not a knife.
All right. So it's quite a sizable box.
It is considerable. Yes.
So let us know if you think this is interesting. These are upcoming things. Although by the time this video comes out, maybe you'll have seen some of them. Who knows? Or maybe you'll have decided not to see them.
I think you get more pan sets than I get land sets.
Yeah. Recently I've gotten a lot.
Ooh, bubble wrap.
Ooh, that's all bubble wrapped. Look at that.
You want to put it on its side here and we can squeeze it out.
Okay, listen to you.
Doug, we need your toilet, man. Whoa, this is good. This is good quality packing stuff, man. I don't even get this from Lego. Wow, this is really cool.
Wait, where is it? There's no set.
That's it. We've been duped.
Okay, here we go.
Duped.
Yeesh. Jeez, this is a heavy duty set, man.
This is heavy duty. Bye, bubble wrap.
Is this just one set?
I had a little trouble with the ladies' ace. That is one? I think that's one set.
That
Hold
can't
on.
be just. Oh no, it's
two. It's two sets.
All right.
We got some tape. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Ooh, it's like Christmas. Oh,
It's a couple modulars. Modular style, whatever.
Wait a second. Ooh, I'm seeing what. Oh, all right, where did that come from?
It's just okay.
All right. Woo. Okay, which one are we showing here first?
I guess we're gonna show this one.
All right, I need to see what this is as we show it here. Set 85024 motorcycle restaurant. Wait a minute. Come on, I gotta look at this. Motown. Oh, it's motor. I was like, Motown. That'd be awesome.
Well, you could change it, I guess.
Restaurant, motorcycle restaurant. So we've got like some Harley lookalikes.
Yeah, I'm guessing all of these are probably printed.
Oh, dang, this looks pretty cool, man. Let's look at the back here. Oh, I like the track. Goes around. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Oh, it's got like an outside barbecue area. That's kind of cool. Is this on a? Is this a 32 by 32?
It looks like it. Although
It looks
some
like
of the
it's
others
bigger.
have been some of the more recent ones have been like 28 or some weird size.
Oh yeah.
I don't know till we get it out, but
Man,
don't know.
look
It
at
looks
these.
kinda
Look at these
cool.
tough looking characters in here.
oh, I kind of like this wall with like all the
Oh, the rims.
the
Yeah,
rims
that is
and
pretty neat. Yeah.
You've got kind of cool. I don't
Wow.
know. We'll see when I build it.
This is brickin' cool. Yeah, man. All right.
So there you go.
There it is. That's a pretty sweet set. This guy's got like, they have like, their whole eyes are that color. Brown eyes, gray, blue.
Yeah, the figs are
Big
a little
heads.
different.
They're like
but
bobbleheads, man.
what they remind me of is Funko Pops. They're kinda
Yeah,
that style.
yeah.
So, and some people, they don't like that, and that's okay. They get it.
Cool, man.
We'll see.
Really cool.
Here's our other one. This is the
What do we got here?
Craft Brewery.
A brewery. Whoa, no kidding.
Oh, the
This is
back
some-
door opens
Oh,
up.
dude, this
so you see
dude
the
is
inside.
intoxicated.
You wouldn't see
Look
that
at
on a
that.
Lego set.
Whoa, he's like, whoa, dude. Oh, man.
This is like a big printed panel. It's like cut out. It's probably, I don't know. I'll have to look
micro
and see.
brewery. He's had one too many.
He definitely has.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Is it just the three?
Oh, wait,
Yeah, three
what is this
figs.
motion here? There's some sort of motion.
Microbrewery. Okay, you got some things that move. Hold on.
Oh, right here,
right here.
right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. So this moves up. It's just a conveyor belt, and I think they stay
Oh,
attached to
look,
it.
you crank it and they
Yeah.
just go, so it looks like they
Crank
go.
it.
That's cool.
Keep them coming, man. I just keep
Oh,
them
and the one
on
down
there.
from the front moves too.
No.
There's a lot of movement here.
Look at this in the back. Yeah.
Oh,
This
so
is-
there's
it's a separate-
one
it's a
crank
separate
and all this
motion.
stuff goes.
No, I think it's separate, man.
No, I think it's the one and it
You think
turns
so?
all of them. That would be my
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
Because if you look,
okay.
this appears to not be modular. Like it has
Yeah,
panels
it's
that
all-
open
yeah.
because it's probably got. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know until I
it
build
doesn't
it.
show
so.
it coming apart at all. You're right. In the back, it would have shown that. But I think the craft beer microbrewery beer. It says 85023 craft. Brewery, craft beer,
This is definitely
beer
something.
menu, beer tasting station. He's got to get kicked out of here.
This
man.
needs to be in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis,
with the,
yeah,
right next to
right
the
next
Club
to the
X.
Club X.
This guy looks
Hey,
like he's
man,
been to Club
how
X a
many-
few times.
You guys been to Club X? Oh man,
Hey, baby.
they don't cut you off, man. Go to the second floor. They know me. That's pretty cool.
It'll be interesting.
That's awesome.
interested to see.
This
Definitely will not see
You
this
won't see that
in
from Lego. No, you will
Especially
not.
that guy,
This is
the
like
trunk guy.
adults welcome. Well, that's what
Yeah.
we're looking for, Lego. Adults welcome. Give us
That's
adults.
definitely adult. Yeah.
Only adults.
Well, there's the other one. My review's already out by now on this.
That
one.
is cool.
This
yeah,
one is kind of neat.
This is pretty.
It's
nifty,
definitely
man.
something different than what you'll get from Lego. Because
And now for something completely different. Is this thing out?
yeah, this is how you put
okay.
you can pull the bandstand out.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of cool, and it's
pretty neat.
It's got
man.
the USB. Like I've
Yeah.
never seen a Lego set with a USB plug.
Nor have I.
So
No, that is pretty slick, man.
and it plays music. You hear it? So yeah,
It's jazz.
yeah. So kind of fun, and it's the hidden feature is the
That
record that
is pretty darn
I don't know.
cool.
It's kind of cool, and I think it was like
Lego.
what is this $89?
Are you
And then there was
are
a
you looking?
discount.
Are you watching? Are you looking at what your competitors are doing?
Sure, it wasn't funny.
10 more years, you're out of it. If this stays up, this cool stuff,
Yeah,
the quality's there,
it's all printed.
all printed, no stinking stickers.
It was I think $89.
$89.
And then the discount.
That would be like $150 to $180 if it was a Lego set.
Yeah. So
Crazy, man.
Kind of cool. Some of the different things that are out there, I guess.
Well, there you go. The only thing is that the minifigs are kind of, to me.
Well, but I think because we saw the Sherlock Holmes ones that looked very similar.
Yeah, those were.
And I think they had to change them probably
got
because
it.
Lego came after them and said,
Like,
"Hey, this
way
is too close."
too
Even
close,
though they
yeah.
are a real different build, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, there you
don't
go.
don't wanna ruffle Lego feathers.
Or do we?
Well, I think
Yeah,
they didn't.
They'll rough
So-
you up in the corner.
Are we
man.
going to comments now?
We better get to comments, man. It's time for comments. It's kind of catchy. All right, dude. Okay. Anywho, this is breaking news 2 weeks ago. Lego resellers taking advantage of people. Oh boy, here we go.
More of this.
More of this. Here we go. All right, Jason. Strap in or strap on. All right, Thrill Master. What? It's a Family Guy reference. Sorry, I got myself in big trouble using a Family Guy reference, and some people took it like they didn't know it, and people got super offended. That was my Speedo guy moment in my not my channel. It was something I posted on Insta. And it was very offensive if you didn't know.
And you were in your Speedo?
No, I was, that would have been
That was
the end of my
very
career.
offensive.
That would have been it. But yeah, I'll talk about that another time. All right, Thrillmaster 100. Hey, what's up, Will? Yay, you finally watched my video. Gosh darn, you guys took so dang long. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't say that. He just says, you finally watched my video. Thank you. You're welcome.
You're
It's a
welcome.
good video. JT Jackson. Second. Woohoo! No. Whoop-a-dee-doo!
Says Ty Novell.
Oh, does he say that too?
Yeah, that's
Oh, there you go. You
why.
saved. Oh, I should have just read your comment. There you go.
Well, you did.
I did without even knowing it. In fact, this next comment is from him. He says, "Wow, fourth, and I'm barely minutes in after you posted. This is getting difficult to be first these days." Well, we are
It's
a
a
top
big
10.
deal.
We're a pretty big deal.
Well, if it's on Alex's channel, it's a little easier because it might not be on time.
It's never.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes I don't get it on time.
Well,
Like if I don't get it that night, there ain't no way it's on time the next day.
a couple weeks
Ain't no
ago,
way.
the
We had some trouble.
commercial, it was
Causing
causing
a
it
problem,
to fail to
yeah.
render. So I was like at
I was like,
1:30
I got
in the
it.
morning.
I was like,
what
holy
the
crap!
heck?
He sent this to me at almost 2 in the
It was
morning.
like the 8th time. I'm like,
Jeez, I'm like,
maybe
sorry,
I should
man.
see why it's failing. Oh.
Well,
Okay.
we don't check why it's failing. We just fail. Brickstar! We know that guy from the A Fool
You mean
podcast.
Brickstar?
Brickstar! He's a star in my book. All right. He says, bathroom checklist. 1, check paper. 2, check that it flushes. 3, flush as you go.
Flush as you go.
It's not a bad idea. We've all done it, right? We've all done it. Chris Cummings says, please don't conserve water. Man, Doug, your build was perfect today, man. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad we got that. Brickstar responds by saying, have you ever seen a toilet that's so powerful that some of the contents eject when it is flushed?
Yes. Have you seen these? You flush and there's like a little splash that comes out. It's not like a whole big.
I just
it's
imagine.
Like a little,
Imagine this thing with this jets that because I've seen the industrial ones.
It's like
they're
the ones
powerful.
like in an office building.
Yeah,
It's like,
I get it. Can you imagine if you have that Dumb and Dumber moment and you do that?
oh god.
There's this back spray. That'll ruin your day.
Yeah.
Oh, my white shirt. Okay, I didn't even finish Brickstar's comment. So powerful that some of the contents eject when it is flushed.
What are you, Earl?
Struggle. I do.
What the heck did Alex say? That's what this is gonna be.
Okay. I do conserve water. I left out item 4, or was it 2? I left out item 4. Only use your own bathroom. Then 1, 2, 3, or 1 through 3 are moot. Yes.
There you go.
There's some people that I know that will not do number 2 in any bathroom but their own home.
Oh, I know
and that's
people like that. That would be an issue.
That would be a real issue. I don't know how. When you gotta go, you gotta go, man.
I don't know.
Oh, but if you are somebody who can somehow wait,
Yeah.
oh, good for you. Okay, all right. This is going down the crapper. All right, Tyler Novell. That's an awesome Oswald Hawaii shirt there, Jason.
Thank you.
You should have worn the Oswald ears to complete the look. Yeah.
I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I got my Oswald shirt today.
Hey, he's representing. There it is, guys. Zack Attack Productions.
Zack Attack.
To wait for someone in a parking lot is a little weird.
Yeah,
you should have jumped in and been like, I'll give you $300 for that one set right then and there. Yeah.
No.
You know what? Is it a good idea to start packing like a few $100 bills in your pocket when you go to BAM, just in case? You know, I'm surprised.
But that could end poorly. Like, what if you buy something else?
Oh, yeah, sure. But I'm surprised at how, like, relatively common it is that we have all seen this multiple times. You know, and I don't even go there very often.
Yeah. I don't see it.
But when I do, I usually see a
but...
teenager and his mom giving away a lot of Lego sets. And I really do mean giving away. All right. Zack Attack Productions, did I just read that one? Okay, I did. Yeah. Thrill Master, that is not a Brazilian flag. It's a build of the main symbol I used for my high school. I call it the Light of Joy. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, Brazilians might think that it was.
Flag. I don't know.
Brazilians are like, hey, Tenevel, yay! It's awesome to see Mardi Gras Man 2-3 outro again in the agree to disagree. Also, agree to disagree, he says here. Where's your paddle?
Where's my paddle?
That's a paddle.
I don't have a paddle.
Where'd your paddle go, dude? Did you lose your paddle?
There it is.
He doesn't get to represent.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, get a paddle.
Buying a second copy of a BDP set for an investment for Series 5 may be a bad idea.
Oh, a bad idea. Yes, it's a bad idea.
I was like, wow, really?
No.
He agrees. There you go, Tinevel. Humming Clan. Timestamp of 16 minutes. I'm waiting to retire so that I will have time to build Lego. You know, I'm
waiting to retire to
consider
anything.
Lego to be a large part of my retirement. A very significant part. Obviously spending time with my dear wife, as you know. But also doing some crazy
But also
like,
sorting.
But also doing a lot of my sorting. I had that last week.
As the Lego movie says, forever sorting.
Forever sorting. I want to be forever sorting.
I don't.
Sorting is some people. I don't know.
Some people love it. That's not me.
I don't like. I used to. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it relaxing another time in my life, but not now. Now I just see it as work.
Yep.
Lego Cookie Runner. I once walked into a Bricks and Minifigs and a person was trying to sell several sealed popular retired sets, but I think they were trying to get current market rates and had no idea how BAM's trade sale operates. So they took everything back and left. It seemed very sketchy they were trying to get market value for so many retired sealed sets. Yeah, now that's where I'm on Bricks and Minifigs side. You should not be paying people what they're worth, right?
What's the percentage you think they should pay? So let's say Ghostbusters Firehouse is, I don't know, we'll just say $1,000 to make math easy. It's probably a little less than that.
Well, here's the deal, man. If I am a Bricks and Minifigs owner, I'm looking to get a lowball offer out there as best I can. I'm a business owner.
No, I understand that, but
I need to make money.
As a but the example you were just talking about, you said I understand they need to make money.
Sure.
So what do you think would be a fair offer for them to make you, that you would be like, okay, I'll sell it for that? Because they're not going to give you $1,000 if they can sell it for $1,000.
50%.
So if they offered you $500, you think that would be okay? I'm not saying you have to sell it, but that's not
$500 for what? I'm sorry. For what?
So I just said the Ghostbusters Fire, but something that's $1,000 basically.
Okay.
So you're saying if they gave you $500 for $1,000, what is like a Bricklink price?
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Because look, they have taxes to pay, they have crew to pay,
Okay.
they have a brick and mortar shop, and they have lights, I guess, electricity, rent. So and so there's a significant amount of overhead than somebody who just has a bunch of Lego sets stored in their house, right? I mean, we pay taxes on that too.
We do.
Or do we? But no, but that being said, if I'm a business owner and I offer somebody who they think is a fair deal, $1,500 for $4,500 worth of Lego, and they're happy with it, and I'm happy with it, then everybody's happy, right?
But clearly not. We got a lot of people that are not happy.
But I'm
with
not
this.
happy as a third party person saying like, I want that, and I would be willing to pay a lot more money
Saying
for
what?
that. I want that.
Did you see in the A Fool podcast? I guess it was 2 episodes now. Jabbo.
Oh yeah,
Sounded
yes, he
just
does.
like
He
it.
does. Yes.
I want that.
I want that. I want that. Oh gosh.
Okay.
But that's unreasonable to ask market value. But you know what? I went in there years ago selling a couple of modulars, and what they were offering me, I thought that was for each one, and so for me, they were 50% below what I was expecting to get out of them.
Yeah.
So there you go. Chuck's Bricks. Oh no, I'm skipping somebody. Hold on.
Trevor
Trevor Teen Pico. Yeah, I started reselling because Bricks and Minifigs offered me so little for some of my vintage Lego sets. Yeah. But reselling, there's effort.
I'm assuming you don't mean reselling to Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's so low, I'm going to sell you my stuff.
Chuck's Bricks says, I just heard Lego decided against a Star Trek set. They're going with Spaceballs instead.
We haven't talked about this yet.
And we haven't talked about Spaceballs.
You saw the new movies coming out.
Okay. Here's like everybody out there. I thought this is a fake.
Oh, when I first saw the credit, I was like, keep scrolling, keep
all
scrolling.
All right. And then there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Mel Brooks shows up. And then the joke he dropped made me laugh out loud. I was like, okay, this is happening. This is incredible. This man is like 98 years old. He's going to be 100 when this thing comes out, man. And I hope, I wish
I'm
the best for
amazed
them
they're getting all
on
the
this.
actors back because like Rick Moranis had retired.
Yeah, he's back for it, so they say. A lot of the main actors, some new people, obviously. It's been 40,
there's a
40
couple. Like,
years.
of course, John Candy can't be in it, and
Oh, why not?
know.
Let's get some AI going here, guys.
Joan Rivers won't be in it.
That's okay. She's a robot, so we can.
Well, it wasn't actually. She just did the voice.
Yeah, she's the voice, right?
Because it was.
Who's she? Yeah.
I can't remember the name.
Well, I
of
don't think it'll be
actor.
the same actress, but no. What are your thoughts?
So I used to work with a gal. Like that was her favorite movie, and
Yeah?
I sent it to her, and she was so excited. Like I saw this, and I think it'll be cool. I don't know. I hope it's. Good. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to make a lot of Disney sequel jokes.
Oh.
Like that would ruin it.
Please no. Yeah, that'll date it too. I was at a friend's house and we were just talking about it because it just dropped that day, and we were having a serious conversation before, and he said something about like, oh yeah, there's this video game and Darth Vader drops a racial slur, and I said, speaking of racial slurs, did you see the Spaceballs? What? But when I said, speaking of racial slurs, he knew exactly what I was going into. He's like, Spaceballs 2. This is Mel Brooks, man.
Wait, you have a friend?
No.
Okay.
I pay him. Just like I pay you. Wait, no I don't.
When is that check coming?
Yeah, check's in the mail. All right, here we go. We got to keep going here, man.
Okay.
And yeah, okay. Eager Crafter, you are wearing a regular show shirt. Makes me sad. Our dogs' names are Rigby and Mordecai, and our Mordecai just passed, and Rigby is sad as we are. Oh, that's so sad.
sad.
Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah, there they are. That's tough.
My daughter comes home from work a lot because she's a vet tech.
Oh, yeah?
She always comes with sad stories about people and their pets. It would be hard to
That's
watch that.
tough. Sad stuff.
I mean, you don't care because you have no heart towards animals, but
Okay, here's my deal. I have such a big heart towards animals. I refuse to get a pet because it's just so sad when they go south, man. Like, I have a lizard, but I didn't get it brand new.
you got it already close to expiration.
I got it as a geriatric lizard, so I don't expect it to last. I don't have an emotional bond to it. Like, well,
Your son does.
I take that back.
Your
I
son
kind of
has
do.
a big one.
Because he's obsessed with this thing. The
You
lizard's
should
like,
got a little bit younger
mercy.
one. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're gonna have problems.
No, if I had a younger lizard, the thing would have ran away by now. He's like, oh, I gotta get out of here, man. But no, like, it's just sad because like they don't just suddenly just die. You know, it's like, oh, my pet's dead. Oh, what the heck happened? They have this deterioration.
Yeah.
And like my last little dog, I love this dog. I had her since she was a little tiny, and she was tiny little dog. A Pomeranian poodle mix, teacup poodle. She was this little poof ball. Love her to death.
So it was a pom poodle,
Poodle pom, whatever. And she just slowly lost her ability to walk. She couldn't walk.
It's a Pomeranian poo.
A pommy poo. So like you're laughing. I'm having a serious moment.
I'm sorry.
But like, but yeah, and then you take them in to get put down because they're suffering. Their quality of life is awful. And you're like, oh, here's my amazing
you
pet
come in with
that's been a
this-
part of my life for 15 years, right? And you're going to have to put a shot in it, and that's it. And I got to take it home and bury it. It's
Well,
sad,
you don't have
man.
to. You can let
you
them
can
put it in
cremate
the-
it,
or
sure.
whatever they do with it. Like
Sure,
send
yeah,
it
they
off to
can.
the-
Yeah, whatever.
The animal landfill. But I'm just picturing you coming in with your handful of Pomeranian poo. Sorry.
My goodness.
Okay.
It's not helping that your daughter's actually behind the
I
camera,
know. She's laughing. That's why I keep.
being silent over there. She's back
Oh.
there, just so you guys know. She is laughing.
Oh, good. We have a reply to your box of crap.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
Okay, then. Where were we?
Joe Bowling.
Joe Bowling. Of course, Joe. Yeah, I had the Star Trek a Final Unity game. Of course you did, Joe. But I never got very far with it because it locked up my computer with the high-tech graphics. The previous games were Star Trek 25th Anniversary, 1991, and Judgment Rights, 1993, which were excellent. I bonded with my dad over those games. I didn't have a computer then, and we worked together to figure out each adventure. That's so cool.
Nice.
The first mission of the game was always a battle simulation, and I would often start the game to do that and nothing else. Both games are available on Steam, and I have the 25th anniversary, but I had to Google for a PDF of the instructions to get the map you need to actually go where you're supposed to go. It's free on Steam? Wait, okay, Joe, I need the PDF, man. I played that game too, and I loved it. And I would purposely go off course and fight Klingons and Romulans. Gosh. I'm just having a nostalgic moment here because I remember that game. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, yes. Okay.
Okay.
I got to find that on Steam. Okay.
All right.
Travertine Pico. I don't care about paper bags, but it's the Lego company's virtue signaling about being green and not really following through with it. Like, just shut up and make Lego sets. Hold on. Just shut up and make Lego sets, Lego.
There you go, Joey.
Joey, don't.
That's going to be one.
That's-
Joey, don't.
Joey, don't. Don't you dare. Okay. The other guys, too. There's a lot of people in the poll, the Star Trek Figs versus Sets one.
Star
And it's-
Wars figs.
What did I say?
Star Trek.
It seems in general who complain about all the gray spaceships, but I can't help thinking, yeah, metal is gray. Spaceships are therefore probably going to be gray. What do you want? Spaceships in 17 shades of green? Medium azure? Vibrant coral? And opalescent?
We do not want friends spaceships.
Maybe if you bought something other than UCS sets, your Star Wars collection wouldn't consist of 50,000 gray bricks. Edits. Jason mentioned that no one wanted the Star Trek ships just for the ships. I'd say that's probably because if you want the sets themselves, it's because you want specifically things from Star Wars.
Star Trek ships for the...
What did I really?
Yeah.
I'm on a Star Trek.
Star Trek on the brain.
Star Trek on the brain. Where was Star Trek, Star Wars. Okay. If you want the sets themselves, it's because you want specifically things from Star Wars, and that would include the characters. Edit 2. Geez, does everyone live in a closet? No space for actual Lego bricks or anything to go swoosh, but I want to put 1,500 minifigs on my wall in a display case so that I can remind myself that I sure do Legos.
You can swoosh your guys around. It's got a jetpack. They fly now.
The truth hurts good. It's unethical to not try to poach those Lego deals in the parking lot. We've got both on the other side. We had ethical and unethical. Wow. Yep. The seller will get more, and there is some meat left on the bone for the buyer. There you go. The truth hurts good. Groceries or Lego. If you check Captain Kirk's toilet, you're sure to find the captain's log. Amen to that. Individual egg. I agree with Alex. Bricks and minifigs is a scam, and the only reason their business model works is because it's in the U.S. There's a lot of scams around here, I guess, in the U.S. Groceries or Lego. Again, if I ever did build of my high school, I would have to include the ideas Godzilla that's coming up. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of us
he doesn't want to go back to high
did not
school.
have a good experience, no. Twisted Rails, 1754 mark. To me, Bricks and Minifigs is a pawn shop for Lego. If anyone here has any experience with pawn shops knows what I'm talking about. They buy your stuff for less than pennies on the dollar, then sell that stuff for outrageous prices. I avoid pawn shops at all costs and will avoid B&M just the same. Rain Dogs responds by saying, it's heck living in a free capitalistic society, isn't it? And Dr. Nova says,
Dr.
the game... Oh, Dr. Nova. The GameStop model.
Yeah, someone had mentioned that earlier.
John Venter says, that Cloud City went to Whoppy Bricks.
That's right. That was the one that the person had bought for like $10.
Oh, gosh. Me, myself, the one. Wait, what? You guys don't have Kit Kat Chunky in the USA? Chunky? Do we have Chunky?
I think it's the big fat Kit Kat
there's
one bar.
there's the big fat
I
one,
think
yeah.
I've seen them from time to time, but they're not common.
They're uncommon.
No.
Mardi Gras Man 2-3. Alex, you need to get a 10 by 10 tent and set up a shop in the BAM parking lot. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. He also says, I have Hot Shot still sealed. My ears perked up. Jason, you interested?
Nope.
Oh. Donnie Bricko. Guys, what the heck? Of course, sniping or giving a customer of BAM selling advice is not a good idea. Peddling these ideas is also a disservice. Brick and mortar resellers are small business owners trying to keep their doors open. These are not people making money hand over fist. Yeah.
So, and I think he actually owns a Bricks and Minifigs in Colorado, and I met him.
Well, there you go.
And I think it's a valid point. Like, you know,
of course
we see
it
these
is.
people,
Well, we
they're
said
taking
that,
advantage
too.
and
Yeah.
ripping everyone off. And that's, I don't think that that's really what they're trying to do. You know, I mean, like you talked about, there's a lot of costs that go with running a business that don't give you anything, right? I mean, for every hour they're open, that someone's in there not buying, they still are paying the people to stand there. They're still running the lights.
They're making a huge risk. I was talking to Joshua, he and his wife, they own the Bricks and Minifigs in Taylorsville. Okay. They're getting that going. And I was asking him last year, I was like, hey, how are things going? He's like, we're not making any money. We're just, we are even Steven after they pay all their bills.
Yeah.
Right? And so it is hard getting going. So I can definitely appreciate that. But if they can make it a success, and yeah, they do rely on people selling or donating their sets for way under their retail, right? They can't do it otherwise, right? So I get that. But for people like you and I who know the value of our sets, who don't really want to give them away, we get it. We're not going to do that. But the people, it has its place, I guess,
I don't know. I mean, it's like if you see someone selling something on local classifieds, if they're selling a sealed Ghostbusters firehouse and they want $100 for it, and you buy it, like, you know, you're no better if you have problems. Like you can't have it both ways. I guess is my point.
Yeah.
Like you can't be like,
And it's not-
well, this is wrong, and Lego costs too much. Like there's a lot of
Right.
talking out of both sides of our mouth in this conversation. Honestly, this is worth more. Lego costs too much. Which is it? Is it that? I mean, I don't know.
All I was
I'm not
trying to
saying I have a clear
say,
answer.
all I was trying to say, guys, is that I would have given him more. That's all I was trying to say. But we didn't have that connection on the internet to find each other.
Well,
But Bricks and Minifigs
But
has
what
the
would
physical
you-
stores
okay.
out there and the reputation
so
of
of
buying
those
for
items,
cash.
what would you have bought? You wouldn't have bought the Slave 1. You already have it. I'm just guessing. The UCS Slave 1. You probably
it
wouldn't have
wasn't-
buy the UCS Sandcrawler.
No, maybe I would.
You already have one.
I have one, but it's...
And you never built it. Why would you buy
So,
another one?
To have
That
two.
it's already built?
Thank you.
I mean, you're going to buy the sealed Ghostbusters Firehouse?
Heck yeah.
I ain't buying it.
I'd
Earl's
flip-
not buying it. What are you going to do with it now?
I'd flip that baby. Are you kidding me? Just like, okay, hold on. There is something to be said about having a sealed firehouse. I think that'd be so cool. Having a sealed firehouse. That's that's a collector's item. Like that's one of my favorite sets.
It wasn't that cool, evidently, because you sold it.
Well, I sold it to you, you punk.
I know, but I'm saying if it was like I have
Well, that
some
wasn't-
sets I don't
that
want to sell
wasn't-
to you.
that
'cause
wasn't-
they're cool.
That wasn't my. Well, I couldn't afford it anyway. I couldn't buy it from the client. I was like, I can't afford this, and he's not going to sell it to me for.
I thought it was yours.
No,
Oh, that
it was
was
his.
the
It was the
client's.
client's. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All
I
right,
had
well, then
to.
never mind. You can sell it.
Because you bartered with me on that one, so I had to actually fork out money.
Well,
pay him.
wait. You make it sound like you paid for mine. I mean, you got some stuff out of it.
Oh yeah,
so-
that's what I'm saying. Is
okay.
that I couldn't give the client the sets you bartered with me.
No, I understand.
I had to figure out a way to make sure he was
I know.
compensated.
I know. And then you went and flipped them. I saw what you listed them for. I'm just.
I'm not flipping those.
I felt you took advantage of me.
I want those sets. I want that.
I was like Andy, and you were Dwight. With the Xterra.
Oh jeez. There. Case in point. Oh my goodness. All right.
Do it. 3, 2, 1.
Do it. Donnie, good luck with your business, man. We wish you the best.
And we're not anti bricks and minifigs.
No, and we're not anti-capitalism. We're
And
just
I
we're just
would
saying.
I will stand by my statement. I'm not speaking for you. I stand by my statement. You should never interfere in the store. If someone has brought something in, it doesn't matter. It's totally out of place to say something.
Okay, I agree with that.
I even would have an issue.
It would be
catching
hard.
someone in the parking lot. You know, if you tell them, hey, you know,
But you saw the
make sure
poll.
I
the
get
poll
it. I
results.
understand.
Wow. Right?
I may be, you know, it's not the first time I've had an unpopular opinion. See, Martini Speedo guy, I don't know, what's his name? Ricky, I think that's what he's called on Heather's
Ricky?
little corner. She calls
She calls him
what do
Ricky?
they call him? Ricky and whatever on the beach. So forever
Ricky and
I'll
Lucy.
think of as Ricky.
Call him Ricky and Lucy. There you go. All right. Let's see where are we at here. We got off topic again. How about that?
Chef Eddie.
Chef Eddie, you shouldn't lose your cool, Jason. Do what I do and ask yourself, what would Earl do?
Probably just giggle and go.
It's contagious, man. Donnie. Wait,
No, Jimbo Bricks.
Jimbo. Wait, what? Oh, Jimbo Brooks. You guys are my favorite a-holes. Thank you. A-holes in space! Thank you, Sonia, for that. Timestamp at 25:53. I feel like you can't intervene on a sale unless
Thank you.
you're ready with cash in hand to make a better offer, or at least inform the seller to check out online for a price comparison. Doesn't everyone know this? Yeah, good point. Alan Rides.
I mean, I don't go into Target and tell people, this is on sale on Amazon. You could get it better. Like, that's the same kind of thinking. I don't, I know I maybe I shouldn't have even brought this up.
It's a pawn situation.
No, I understand
right?
that.
That's why it's different than these massive retailers. And I don't think, okay, look, let's say I was there and I saw that going down, right?
Yes.
In my heart of hearts, I don't think I would have said anything, honestly. I would have wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I would have like cringed, like, oh man, I know that dude could get at least $1,000 if not a lot more, out of those sets. And that's that. That's life, right?
Yep.
I see people get fantastic deals. I see people get ripped off. A lot of times I'm the person in both of those situations. That's life, right? And I don't fault bricks and minifigs. I know we have a lot of people, a lot of opinions on this, right?
Yep.
It's not that anyone's in the wrong or the right here. It's just life. It's just how we do deals. And if both parties are happy at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But I'll tell you what, for somebody like us that know the value of those sets and the rarity of those sets and the real cost of those sets in the market, it's a tough thing to look at. That's all I'm saying. It's tough to watch. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't let your loved ones do that, though. All right, moving right along. Here we go again. Alan writes, it is unethical to interfere with a transaction from a retailer.
Yep.
They pay their rent, advertising, insurance,
Yep.
and all other overhead to provide products and services to the Lego community. It is up to the seller to accept or decline the offer. However, if the seller declines and leaves the store, they can be considered fair game if you want to offer them more for their items. Thank you. That's a very good comment. Appreciate that. Billy, 2796. I prefer the plastic bag, but it's not a big difference to me. I found one or two set with the paper bag. They're happening. There you go. Chris Cummings. There's a new Bricks and Minifigs in my area, and I haven't visited it yet. I've been to the first third-party Lego store in my area. Want my opinion? Sure. I don't like.
I saw this one.
I don't like being asked if I'm okay and need anything every 15 minutes while I'm filling gallon baggies with used parts, because I spent 2 hours in the store filling baggies with used parts. And when I go to checkout, they acted as though the store is losing money because of me. I love to hoard used parts. I've only once remembered having a night dream about Lego and Star Wars, though I oftentimes have nightmares about high school. Oh, there's a toilet emoji there. That shifts gears there. Yeah. I think a lot of people would consider somebody hanging around the parking lot offering to pay more than the bricks and minifigs would be like somebody hanging around a high school parking lot offering to sell candy. Ooh. Well, okay, in my opinion. Jason could have called the store the next day, disguising his voice, and asked if they have, giving a list of all the same sets he saw. Says he's an interested buyer who just won the lottery.
I'll give you $1,500.
Hold on a second. They acted as though the store is losing money because of me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You're busting me, man. You're busting me. Mardi Gras Man 23. The new Stinger is awesome. Can't wait to see what you say about this new crap. Chris Rightfar. My wife suggested we watch a stupid movie last weekend and found Napoleon Dynamite. Yes! For some reason, she didn't laugh as much as I did when the phrases that you constantly quote came on. I'm very glad that I now know the references you're making. We are
So are we.
I have been expecting... Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
I've been expecting a bit more from the movie based on your adoration of it.
I don't know why. Have you seen this show?
Yeah, right. Should have been your first giveaway. But no regrets from either of us having spent the time watching it. Awesome. What were you saying?
I have to show you something that I saw. So I don't think Joey Brick Trains has ever seen it. He's never seen Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay.
They are having an event in Evansville, Indiana.
No
where
way.
the cast is going.
Oh, go, man.
So I
Go
was
and
like,
say
I
that
need
you're
to
a
tell him
fan of
he's
a
gotta watch
podcast
it.
that quote you guys a lot. Haven't seen the movie.
Napoleon's gonna be there. Pedro, Uncle Rico.
Is that the venue?
Yeah, this is the venue.
No way.
Yeah. Maybe we need to go.
Whoa. Awesome sauce.
So go see it, Joey.
Me, myself, the
So
one.
we start a GoFundMe to buy him tickets.
Yeah, right. Says, did I miss something? What's wrong with Voyager? It's my favorite of the TNG era Trek. I don't think anything's wrong with it. You see anything's wrong with it?
Well, but someone had said something about it, and you're like,
Did we
don't
rag
even
on it?
joke. You do.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
Which one's Voyager?
Voyager.
Voyager is Captain Janeway. That sounds like this.
Oh, Captain. Okay.
And Commander Chakotay.
I didn't really.
And
watch
7 of 9, that was the real reason why anybody watched it.
it. Oh yeah, because of Jerry Ryan. Okay, gotcha.
Good looking woman. I just love that there's this Borg. They get this Borg, 7 of 9. It's a Borg, right? And then they They get her back to humanoid form, and she is this busty babe. Like, what? With my luck, the Borg that I get, it's not gonna look like that. Let's go capture some Borgs. Maybe they all look like this. Holy crap! They all look like this.
You're gonna end up with Speedo Guy.
What are the odds? Well, 7 of 9, I would say. when the Enterprise, when the TNG group, when Geordi got Hugh, he's looking at Meg Ryan, he's like 7 of 9, like, what? You got that Borg? I got Hugh. What was Hugh? 4 of 8 or 4 of? I can't remember what he was. 4 of 5?
I don't remember.
I think he was 4 of something. It's like Geordi can't catch a break, man. His love life in Trek was disastrous. The poor dude. I mean, Brent Spiner, Data had better luck in that department than Geordi LaForge. The poor dude. Was it the visor?
Well, didn't later on he lose the visor?
Yeah, in the movies.
And then he had those weird looking eyes?
In the movies, yeah. In Generations, he had the eyes and whatever. Am I right? Am I out in left field here?
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Walter Ltd. Not at all unethical to make someone a better offer. They haven't signed a contract or made an agreement. They are going to get an offer. The Bricks and Minifigs could ask you to leave. You have no obligation to watch them rip someone off. If you overheard someone selling a car and they got an offer for 20% of the value, it wouldn't be unethical to offer them more. In fact, I would even argue it is unethical to let someone make an unreasonably low offer to an unwilling victim. If a collector knowingly takes less for the sake of convenience, that is one thing. Taking advantage of someone else's lack of knowledge for profit is disgusting.
Well, I don't know. It's not like they're hiding it from someone. Like, you can't look up this information or whatever.
That is true. That is true.
And I guess my point is, if you're going, like, it's where you're doing it. Like, if you're going, it's like going into someone's house while someone's trying to buy a car off the classified ads and be like, don't buy it from this guy, I'll give you more money. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing.
No.
But we can all
thanks,
have our
Walter.
own opinion.
I appreciate that, man. There's a Fiverton gal person. I don't know who this is.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah, you'll like this one.
Touch tone phone required. I asked my 21-year-old daughter
This
if
is
she had...
from the game. You were reading the thing. You could call that 900
Oh,
number.
yeah.
This is
Touch tone
what
phone...
this
Okay, gotcha. Okay, now I know the context. I asked my 21-year-old daughter if she had ever heard this. She said maybe in an old movie. I asked if she knew what it meant, and she said, no idea. There you go. Wow. There you feel dated now. Tynabel. Tynabel, good job, Alex, on not sucking again on the mountain and killing Tim. Maybe you should use Tim's minifig going forward. Yeah, I will.
Well, Shies didn't help him.
Shies. Well, we did fine, but that was weird. I don't consider us sucking
you died.
again.
You died.
We did. No, that was weird. That was dumb. That was dumb.
That was
he also
dumb.
that's dumb. That was dumb. I didn't win. It was so dumb. Look, it's so late right now, you guys. I'm looking at the time. It's so late. Okay, Alex, is there an update on what's happening with your classic space sets? I don't know. What's going on with my classic space sets?
I don't know.
I have them. I got them back from Kelton, if that's what you're wondering.
That's the update.
That's the update. They're back. They're in storage, man. I have nowhere to put them.
They're collecting dust again at his house.
He said, wow, 3 community commentaries in an episode. That's awesome. We did 3 today, didn't we?
I think we had 3 today.
There you go. Top that. Well,
Oh, yeah, we didn't tell people if they want to submit it. How can they submit?
If you want to submit to community commentary, you can submit it to Jason's Bricks in 5, which is going to be jasonsbricksin5@gmail.com.
You're nice.
Tynabel, I recently just built my Tudor corner, and it was a fun build. However, my box was a 2-piece affair with a tray and a lid. Question for Jason. Was your box like that too?
Nope.
I don't think mine was a lid.
Mine was
the
flaps and you pull out the stuff.
I don't like the lids.
No.
No. Chef Eddie, I hope Jason is going to Billings soon to get the exclusive new
I think
Lego
it
house
means
set.
Billand.
Billings, Montana.
No, I assume it's Billand.
Well, isn't
Denmark.
Lego in Billings,
Yes.
Montana?
I'm going to go to Billings, Montana to get the exclusive Fabuland set.
I'll go there. I'd do that, sure.
I would
Road
not.
trip. Billings.
I wouldn't even go down the street to get that set.
A tribute to Fabuland.
I don't care.
There you go, man.
If I was in Billand,
You're going to just hear this for months.
if
Just
I
get
was
it.
there, maybe I would buy it. Maybe I'll wait for them to come out with the tribute to Speedo Man. I don't know.
We can do our own tribute to Speedo Man.
Gosh.
The next episode in Speedos.
Should we make an upscaled Speedo figure? It
Let's
is
move
getting
on.
late.
Let's get out of
Continue,
here.
please.
How did I... Oh, the other guys, too. How did I only just now notice the Indiana Jones font in the Price Hiker stinger? Also, Jason laughing at Alex's guess in Price Hiker is like in D&D when the DM says, "Are you seriously going to do that?" Yeah, right. You know you've messed up, but now you're morbidly curious just how much. Yeah. You done screwed up, AA Ron. Terry Sullivan. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Hi, Alex. Hi. I'm not sure if this has ever been mentioned here or ever. Did you know Lego was
Never been mentioned ever?
Did you know Lego is cheaper in the EU than USA? Indeed, I didn't know this until I moved to Texas, then back to Switzerland. If a set is listed at $199 dollars and then 199 pounds, the sales tax. Euros. The sales tax is included in the EU, whereas it was plus 8% something in Texas. Do you have added sales tax in Utah? Anyways, I don't think resellers are scalpers. Great show as always. Thanks, guys. We have state tax as well here in Utah.
We do have sales tax. Well, it's state and city, county, whatever. So we do have that, and it's roughly, what are we, 8%, something like that.
I don't know what it is on a used car.
So this is what I would say. You are correct. The taxes or the VAT is added in Europe. And so in this example, yes, you would be correct. I mean, assuming the exchange rate is the same, which generally it's slightly different. But ignoring that, the one thing I will say that I have heard, because a lot of people in Europe complain about the prices we get for sales over here. We get much better discounts, especially in like the fourth quarter and around Christmas. I see a lot of people complaining, I don't get that. So
we get the deals, I guess. Well, there you go, Terry.
So maybe.
Okay, the other guys too. Glad you guys liked my mech. Yes, we did.
Yes.
Jason, the trans green dish piece you noted is actually a pretty rare piece. It was only ever in one set from the Belleville theme in 2003. My sister got it, but it ended up in my room where I spent probably almost 20 years having no idea what to do with a 5x5 dish piece that Brick Set refers to as lampshade. It fit the color scheme though, so I found a way. You sure did, man. Last but not least is from Gab TCG2892. Bro, I love Oswald.
There you go.
That is so Oswald.
We love Oswald too. Well, maybe you can see. I don't know.
The Oswald Army. What's the number at?
What are we, 298, I think?
You gonna break that 300 mark?
Probably at some point.
At some point. Jason.
Yes.
Take us out, man.
Okay. Thank you for watching this episode of Bricking News.
It was kind of an intense episode.
I don't know. Was it?
There's a lot of ethical stuff going on.
Well, this is the place for ethics, and
we're very ethical here. Well, yeah, discussing unethical things.
When it comes to things that really don't matter in life, we're ethical. So, yes. No, I think it was good. I mean,
that was good.
There's no right or wrong in a lot of these things. I mean, you can feel what you feel. I don't think you should interrupt someone selling at Bricks and Minifigs.
Hey,
Alex says you can.
This is the internet. You're either right or you're wrong.
I know, right? Let's go. That's
Keyboard warriors! Yeah!
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, especially if you hung out this long. We appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
We will see you next week. Maybe not. Who knows? Probably we'll see you next week on the same brick time, same brick channel.
Jeez.
But with that, we'd like to thank
Today's sponsor. If you've always wished to get on a small fishing boat to take a look at some large great white sharks, well then search no more. Come on down to the Harbor Master's office where you can commission this cute little fishing boat called the Orca. These three gents right here know a thing or two about great white sharks and will show you a killer time. And no, you don't need a bigger boat. This is all you need. Trust me.